Well, Dale, another defeat on the road today. Sort of only makes it one win in the last six. How concerned are you with the current state of affairs?
Listen, it was never going to be easy. In terms of the club, they've backed me in everything that I've asked them to do. So in terms of like getting players in, sort of helping me with everything, they've been absolutely fantastic. I think we've got now a squad of players that can compete, as you've seen today. I think there's been like 10 new players in, and I think it's something like 12 players out. I think we're in a better position to compete. That said, we've got to start winning games of football, and if you can't win, don't lose. Now, sometimes you have to give credit to the opposition. I thought, you can see that they're well organised, they're well drilled. I think the game management was excellent. Mark and the staff here have been with this group of players for a long time, and if we can move forward, that's where we need to be in terms of now settling things down and starting to produce results rather than performances. Look, every one of them lads has give everything. Look, there's been individual mistakes for all of the goals today, I think. Second half we had a right go, we changed the shape of the team, and I think in the second half we were the better side. That saying, we didn't really create a lot of chances from open play. However, I feel as if you've got to give credit to our lads as well in terms of the amount of effort they've shown. It was a good game between, I think, two decent teams, and I think if that squad of players starts the season, I don't think we're in this position. But unfortunately, in the games we've had, I think we've had 7 games, 5 have been away from home, 2 have been at home. We're back at home on Saturday, and it becomes a really important game for us.
You've highlighted the fact that all 3 goals today came from individual errors, and our 2 came from 2 of the players you probably really wouldn't expect those errors to come from.
Look, nobody makes mistakes on purpose. You've probably got 2 experienced players there who've made what I would consider mistakes. Look, they're devastated in there from what's happened, but we've still got a lot of the game to go, and it's down to everybody else to sort of help them in terms of, can we get something out of the game? And then out of the blue, there's another mistake for the goal. Dan finishes it brilliant, but unfortunately gets injured. But I thought second half it was more like ourselves in terms of on the front foot. We had loads of energy. We created loads of sort of what I would say half chances from set pieces and drop downs and things like that. We didn't particularly work the keeper as much as I'd like to, but nevertheless, 100% I'm proud of the lads. And what we need to do now is to see where we are in, say, 5 or 6 games. There's no excuses. It's down to me. As I say, the club have backed me. I think I've got a squad of players that 100% can compete at this level of football and should win games at this level of football. The staff have been fantastic, but now it's down to me. So it's back to me. Rest assured, we'll all be working hard this week in training, Tuesday, Thursday, to put things right. And it's never nice to lose a few on the spin. We had a bit of euphoria after the Atherton game, and it's massively brought us back down to earth. So it's now how we respond, what team we pick, and we go again.
Did the week off affect things, do you think, or
Look,
it happens in football, but
possibly, but there's no excuses for myself. At the end of the day, the book stops with me, and as I've said, can't thank the club enough that they've backed me in everything I've wanted them, everything I've asked for, they've gave me. The squad of players I genuinely believe is a good squad of players for this level, as I say. So let's see what goes on.
We've seen Joe Cook come back today, which is a bit of a surprise to many, obviously. What's the story behind that one?
Look, Joe's come on loan for a month. He felt that he needed a bit of a fresh challenge. You could see he's not, you can see where, no disrespect, where he's been playing, and like he's not really trained with us, so he's come in today. There's things that we'll have to work on in terms of how we play and what we expect of him in the position that he's playing. When Joe Cuff is at full tilt, he's a difficult player to play against. But if you could see today that, he sort of didn't really understand at times where we wanted him to be. I want him to give us that width off the left. I don't want him to run at people and be aggressive in terms of his running, and that's what Joe does best. Not his fault, you know what I mean? He's come in fresh today, as I say, not trained, and but listen, not lack of effort from anybody today. Individual errors have cost us, and I think it was a real tight game against a really good side who I think sit third. But unfortunately, at the moment we're in a position where we need to get out of it, and the sooner the better.
Any news on Dan Cockline's injury? It looked like a dislocate his shoulder, possibly?
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I mean, he's gone to A&E, so we'll just wait now for. I think Andy Fern's gone with him. Fair play to Andy. You know, and Andy's been brilliant. You know, this week in terms of sorting all the paperwork out and things. Harry in the background as well when Andy was away. You know, doing all the bits and bobs. As I say, the support I've had has been absolutely brilliant from the club, and you know, yeah, let's reward them with some results now, because you know the book stops with me.
It is a tough one next week, as you say, Trafford at home, but yeah, let's hope there's 3 points on the board for us there. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.